Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and today I want to show you guys how to dye fabric with instant coffee. So I just have this coffee. I just grabbed it at my local market here, and I did dark roast. So I think the darker roast will be nice to get a cool color from it. And I boiled in my teapot here. I boiled how many cups? It's a little over 4 cups. This is a 4-cupper, and I got it like way up high. So in my tea kettle, I boiled the water and then put it in here. I did it like at 180 degrees, so it's hot. I got it hot. And I'm not sure if it'll shrink these, because these are, what I got was a big tablecloth. I got a huge tablecloth. I got it at Dollar General, just the little place right around the corner here. And it is a tablecloth and 100% cotton. So it might shrink it a little because we are putting hot water on it. But that's okay. I'm just going to use it in my junk journals. And so I have that, and then I got this one, which is flour sacks. So I got 2 of them. So I thought these would be fun to dye today. And I also have some other materials over here that I might play with and throw in. Just some lace, some linen, and let's see, maybe just throw in some other lace here. Just see what I have over here in my pile. I think it's pretty much just the same stuff, so we'll throw it in and just see how that goes, and I'll let it sit for a good amount of time. I'll just keep kind of checking it and then let it dry, and then I'll come back with the results for you guys. So let's go ahead and start here. And I suggest gloves, and I got these. I've already coffee dyed in, so I'll also use them because you don't want to get coffee stained hands. Okay, so I'm gonna move all this to the side. So this is just a flour sack, which I thought that was cool. And this would be a fun material to play with. 100% cotton. So this is 100% cotton also. So I'm going to dye one of these, and then I'll save the other one, because maybe I'll do tea dye with that one. I don't know. Or we'll see. I want to see if it shrinks. Okay. So we're going to have that one. And then I got my tablecloth here that I just ripped. I ripped pieces in like that, because I want to do some cool eco dyeing. I got a brayer coming in from Amazon. I've never had one before, like one of the brayers. And I actually got a bigger 4-inch and then a 2-inch. But I want to take some leaves and some acrylic paints and stuff and do some eco dyeing with you guys. So let me hear in the comments. I'd love to hear if you guys want to see that process. And then make a journal out of it would be fun. So I just did some strips of that. Okay. And then I'm going to take my water. Before I dump it in, I'm going to go ahead and take my coffee. Okay. And what it says is for 6 ounces, it's a teaspoon. So I think I'm going to do a heaping, because I want it pretty dark. So 1, this is a tablespoon, 2, 3, let's do 1 more. It smells so good. Ooh, yeah. It's gonna be awesome. I love dyeing with tea and coffee and avocado skins and onion skins and all that stuff. I think this summer, when we have my blackberries come up, I'm going to try dyeing with some blackberries. I think that would be fun. Okay. So I just want to make sure it's all dissolved. Okay. And I'm going to pour some down in the bottom first. Let's do that. And you can let this cool down if you want to. But I don't have the patience, and I wanted to see how it works. how it looks. But I will let it sit. Probably, I'm not sure about overnight. I'm not sure. But we'll see. I could add some cold water to it too. You know what? Actually, hold on just a second. Okay, so I'm gonna add about a cup and a half of just cold water. Just because I really don't want to shrink this. So I'm not sure if it will or not, but I figured that could cool it off a little bit. Right, so I'm just pressing it down in there. Okay. So I'm just going to keep doing that and continue just putting all the fabrics in. Okay, so I went ahead and put all the fabric in, and I did the lace on top here and some of the linen. And I'm thinking I'm gonna let it probably soak. I'll keep coming and checking the color. And remember, it's gonna dry lighter. So it's gonna be definitely shades lighter than it is when it's wet. So keep that in mind. So I think I'm gonna probably just check it in a couple hours and see where I'm at. And then I'll let you guys know when, how long I let it soak when I show you guys the reveal and stuff. So yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so I'm back and I let this sit for 24 hours. So I just let it sit overnight, and then I came in here and put some over the side like this just for about an hour or so. But I just wanted to see if it would get a little darker. So maybe if you want to do that the night before, just dip it into the coffee and then hang some of it over the side. That sometimes it'll get just a little bit darker around the edges and stuff. But I'm going to take it and wring it all out really good and take it outside and hang it, because it's a nice enough day so I could just take it out and let it dry that way. And I'll go hang it on my fence, and I will show you guys when it's hanging. All right, so I have them outside on my fence, and this was the linen like scrap piece, and then we got the cotton tablecloth here. So that's the cotton tablecloth, and I really like the colors. It's got a cool color to it. And then the flour sack. So that's the flour sack. And it's just got a really cool color. And then over here I got the lace. I went ahead and did all the lace here, and I think it's just got a really neat color. Yeah, so I got them hanging, and I'm gonna let them hang out here till they dry, and then I will come back and we will look at them when they're all dry. Okay, so it is a beautiful day out today, and I figured I'd bring you out here to show you guys in the light how everything turned out for the results here. So let's go ahead and start with the flour sack. So these, I'm going to show you guys all the ones that I soaked for 24 hours first, and then I got ones that I just kind of dipped in real quick and then hung up, just like some scraps and stuff. Okay, so this is the flour sack. And I think it really turned out pretty. You can see all the colors in it and stuff. And then I just took it and hung them outside to air dry. Okay, and then that's the other side of it. So it's kind of cool. I mean, I really like it. I'm not sure why one side got a little darker than the other, but that's okay. And then this is the original. So you could definitely see a difference on that. So this is the original flour sack because it came with 2 of them. Okay. So yes, I think it looks great. All right, we'll put that to the side. And then now, let's go ahead and do the tablecloth. So I had the big tablecloth, and that turned out really pretty. I hope it's picking it up here. You guys can see that. It just turned out really cool. And then this is where I clipped it on the fence. So that's kind of neat. I kind of like that, where I used the clothespins and then it hung across the top of the fence right here, so it did a crease. So that's something to think about, you know, like when you're drying stuff, you can try maybe clipping pins on it, or maybe setting something on it, or try wrinkling it up, or I don't know, try different things and see how it dries. But I thought that was kind of fun. Okay, so these are the tablecloths, like that, and then it did it here. So I think that's pretty fun. And then this is the original, like what it looked like before. So it just had that pattern on it, but I just ripped out the white parts, so you can definitely see the difference here. So yeah, I think it turned out great. Okay, so that's definitely a winner right there. Okay, I got some lace, and I think that turned out really cool. There. And then this lace. So these are just beautiful. They just got a really pretty color to them. So I hope that's showing up. So yes, on the lace. And then these are fabrics that I just dipped, some lace and fabrics that I just dipped really fast and, well, you know, got them saturated, so a minute or 2. And just to see the difference, if it would make a difference to soak them for 24 hours or just to do a quick dip. And then I took some instant coffee granules and sprinkled them over the top while it was wet. So it made really cool splotches on it. But this is the one I quick dipped. So, I mean, really, it's pretty comparable. I might have made the coffee a little darker too, because I kept adding a little bit of granules on top. So I don't think you need to really do it for 24 hours. So here's this one that I did a quick dip. And then this is the tablecloth that I did for 24 hours. And this one's a little darker, but this one started off a little darker. It was like a cream linen. It wasn't stark white like this one. So that would be a little darker, but I did some cheesecloth. And then did just some spotters on it. So I thought that was kind of cool. This will be fun to do in projects. Like that, the little spots on it. So that's fun. And then just some scrapped laces and stuff. Some scrap pieces. This one turned out cool. So like if you have like a white pattern on your paper, it'll usually stay. And then you got like the white coming through, which is cool. I really like that one. Okay, so we looked at all those. And then this one's cool with the spots on it. So I just took coffee and just kind of sprinkled it on top, just the instant that I showed you at the beginning here. So yeah, so you can do that and definitely get some spots going. Some more just netting with some just wire on the sides, gold wire. So yeah, that definitely, you can see it turned out. So yeah, it's really fun to coffee dye, for sure. And then you got the lace here. And depending on how much, see, I just did a quick dip, so you got a little bit of that, which is nice. That's like the original almost. Maybe a little lighter than that. And then, yeah, did some more, just a quick dip and just drop some coffee down. So it just makes it look more grungy. So that's definitely an option. If you guys are looking for more grunge, just when it's wet, I just took it and dripped it on top, the granules, and then took a little bit more coffee and just dropped it on top of it to make sure it's soaked in, and did some splotches. And then this too. And then you can see where I clipped it on the fence with the clothespins. So that's fun. I like that look. That would be fun to do that maybe down the fence too. Yeah. So there we go. So I think these all turned out great. And please, if you like this video, hit the like button. It helps me out so much. Get this video out further so people can see different ways to coffee dye here on some fabric. And I think these would be great to put on, like, you know, to make a junk journal cover with. You could totally do that. And I want to do some eco dyeing. I think I told you guys at the beginning, but I want to do some eco leaf dyeing on it and with some paints and stuff. So let me know in the comments below if you guys would be interested in watching that. I think that would be fun to do. And there'd be a great little booklet or something, but we'll go from there. But I think that would be fun. Just let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear. And these also be great for slow stitch. You could do some slow stitching and stuff with it. And yeah, so I really appreciate it. And if you could, please, I mean, look at all this goodness here. If you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys will see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.